As we're sitting here in silence, all I'm hearing is the rain. Don't mean to be so quiet, but there's nothing left to say. It's been going for a long time, but it's hard to cut the ties when there's no turning back, no. And we're saying goodbye, trying to make it work. And I get...
Well, hello friends, and welcome to my new summer morning routine. I wanted to share how I start my morning up until the time I start my work. So I get up usually around 5 o'clock. My alarm clock is about 20 minutes ahead of time, and I get ready. I just wash my face, splash water on my face, and get ready for a workout. I typically work out for about an hour a day. And earlier I showed you the mess that the dog had did through the night, ripping out cardboard. So my husband's still in bed, so I'm not turning on any of the lights. But I did get up a little bit before I actually turned on my camera because the bigger guy, they're both big guys, needed to go to the bathroom. He's had a bit of runs lately, so I had to go let him out, and then I came back up and started getting ready. So my typical, like I said, morning, I wake up, I let them out for a pee if they need to go, which I already did, and then I get my pre-workout stuff ready. I am currently using Vega, the citrus one, or no, it's a tropical fruit one. I think it's lemon and tropical fruit. No, lemon and lime, there we go. And I usually take this every morning before my workout. It just helps me have a little bit more energy during the workout. I haven't been sleeping very well at all, so this does help quite a bit with just having that energy to push through the workout. So it does usually take about 20 minutes or so to kick in. So I prepare it, and then while I'm drinking it, I do a couple other things, such as get my dogs a little chew snack ready, just so they are entertained while I work out, because I do work out for about an hour, as plus the meditation and gratitude. So I need them to be somewhat occupied. They have bones and stuff that they can chew on, but sometimes it's nice to have a little treat. So for this time, I am filling up their Kongs with a liver treat. It is a liver pate. I'm not sure if people agree with what I'm doing, but it's just liver, and they like it. It's just as good, in my opinion, as the liver treats that you can get at Costco that are just pure liver. And it does help them, especially when one has the runs. It is a little bit good for their tummy, for him anyways. Every dog is different and what works, what doesn't, but this works for my Bernifi. So that is what I'm preparing, and Frankie loves it too, so I get that filled in there. It would probably be much better if it was frozen. It would last a little longer, but that would mean I would have to be organized at night and prepare it at night.
And I gave it all. I've been fighting for love. That I got nothing from. Try to fit him, but this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend things will be alright if we just start again. I've been fighting for love. Used to be the perfect lovers, used to be the closest friends. I didn't want no other, but this man has got a hand. It's been going for a long time. We've been living in a lie when there's no turning back, no. And we're saying goodbye, try to make it work. And I gave it all.
Once I have their snack ready, I move on downstairs, let them have at it, and I sit down in a chair and do a couple pages of reading. A few months back, my coach had us do a challenge. I am part of the Beachbody, which I absolutely love. I am not a coach. I am just a member, and my coach had a challenge for to read 10 pages of self-development, but they would have to be pages. So I kind of continue that since that monthly challenge that we had. So I do my reading, and then I use my gratitude journals to journal in. I have actually fitness journal, gratitude journal, and then I have my evening gratitude journal, which I do at night. They're all Erin Condren, the Petite Planner series, and part of the Petite Planners, and I have a link down below that you can check them out if that's what you want, and maybe even get $10 off your purchase. I like the journals, especially because they prompt you on what to write in case if you don't know. I don't write too much in them. I just usually write one or two sentences. So this whole thing takes me about 10 minutes, and like I said, I sip my Energize, and in time it kicks in and I'm ready to go.
I got nothing, nothing, nothing from. Try to fit in, but this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend things will be alright if we just start again. I've been fighting.
Now it's time for my workout, and I'm currently doing lift 4, which is I want to say 8 weeks. I always forget. 8 weeks program, but it's 4 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. You have 3 days off to do your stretches or do other activities that you'd like. Typically on at summertime, I like to have my weekends open because we do like to do a lot of hiking, and I was finding that having to do workouts in the morning and then go out and hiking, by the time I was done everything, it was kind of getting hot and the dogs were too hot to go for a nice long hike. So this way I start the whole thing, and in the morning we go hiking for about a good hour and a half. I live near a forest and a river, so there's lots of nice hiking available to us. But so I have decided to do this program. I just started it this week, just for the summer month, so that way I have the weekends free. And on Wednesdays I will be doing some running because before, I think in May, I did 30-day breakaway, which is a running program, and I wanted to kind of get into running, especially for the summer, because if we were going away and things like that and don't have access to a gym, I wanted to have some stamina to do some running. So I love, like I said, I love Beachbody. I love the working out at home because my life is fairly busy, and not having to drive to and from the gym is very important to me. Now, I should really get a mirror because looking at this video, I can see how bad my form is. So this workout was about 40 minutes. So because I want to do an hour of working out, I did about 20 minutes on an elliptical. It is not 6:20. That iPad is about 20 minutes ahead of time. I think it has something to do with Candy Crush. But I just wanted to show you how cute they are. They are always near me, never leave my side. I think they've had enough stimulation and they were relaxing. Now I move on to my meditation, and I flip-flop between Calm, Beachbody, on Stress, and now I'm just starting up. I found on YouTube the affirmation and meditation through affirmation, so I was giving that a try, and I typically do about anywhere from 6 minutes up to 15 minutes. And apparently, Duke needed some meditating too. Unfortunately, Frank didn't let him. I have been doing morning meditation almost every day of the week for past 2.5 years, and this year's goal for me was to add an evening meditation before sleep, and I have been on and off with it. I have been consistent this week, however, so 2 days running, woohoo! But I want to do stretches at night and meditation, so I'm hoping that I kind of stick with it somewhat and see how maybe it will help my sleeping because it's non-existent these days.
Fighting for love. This is the way it's gotta be. No other way for you and me.
Once I am finished, I am making myself a recovery drink. I'm using Vega Tropical at this time. I have just purchased a recover from Beachbody. Well, I didn't buy it from Beachbody. I bought it off a person who had ordered more for a lot less because I live in Canada and so getting Shakeology and Recover and all that stuff is really expensive. So I do buy it occasionally, and then when I don't have that, I do use Vega instead of it. So, and I just give it a shake. This actually tastes really, really good. I kind of like it better than the other flavor, which I think is an apple and something else. I forget my flavors. And also, I like to take 2 things of apple cider gummies. This just helps my gut so much. Yes, no, not today. I'm gonna go for a walk. Usually, I get a lot better reaction than that when I say let's go for a walk. So I am just getting my running shoes and the leash ready. My husband does come with me because obviously I cannot walk these 2 horses by myself. We go typically for about a 40-minute walk in the morning and we do another one at night. But at this time with this heat, they don't do much throughout the day, so I like to give them a good amount of walking in the morning. And now we're back and I'm just getting their breakfast ready. I add herring oil to their food. Duke, which is my Bernafee, had some allergy issues. He was itching all the time, and I did some research and it said to use herring oil, that it's very good for them for allergies, and it had worked so well, so I just give it to Frank as well. So while my veggies are cooking, I quickly just tidy up the kitchen, no matter how clean my kitchen is, before I go to bed. I never wake up to a clean kitchen for some reason because I am the first one to go to bed. But sometimes I have to empty the dishwasher. This time the dishwasher still had room there. Somebody had emptied it just before bed. So it was nice to have an empty dishwasher to start with. So I just add some dishes that were left over from last night, and as I'm preparing my breakfast, I'm adding the dishes into it as well. I just like to keep on top of the mess, so that way I never have to spend too much time cleaning it. Once my veggies are cooked, I add my eggs that I scrambled, as well as feta, and finish cooking it. So once my eggs are all finished, I pour myself a glass of kefir and enjoy my breakfast. I like to maybe catch up on some Instagram posts or even watch a short little video while I eat my breakfast. I try not to go on social media until now or check any of my messages before breakfast, just because if there's anything negative, I don't want that to influence my day. I also toasted myself a piece of rye toast to go with it. And now it's my favorite time, coffee time, and I use my favorite mug that came from Disney World. And I do the PC Gourmet West Coast Dark Roast. These are great pods. They are compostable, so you can throw them in your compost when you are finished with them. I do a 12 and a 4, and I also add a tablespoon of collagen into my coffee. I have just started using this, and I can't really give you an opinion on it because I haven't given it enough time to see its benefits, or not no benefits, I should say, or benefits. And I also add some Skinny Girl flavoring because this is the only cup of coffee that I try and have throughout the day. I try not to have more than one. There are days, I'm not gonna lie, I do have another one, but that one will usually be black. But I want this one to be fun and tasty, so I add a Skinny Girl, which is a sugar-free syrup, and a splash of cream. So it usually takes me about 20 minutes to drink my coffee, and I usually catch up with my husband, talk about our day, what we have on the agenda for the day. Once I'm done my coffee, I go upstairs to get ready, but before I get ready, I typically do a load of laundry and make my bed and tidy up my bedroom. This has been my routine for several years now, and it really works to keep the room clean and tidy and to keep me on top of laundry. I did not have to do, however, laundry this day because it was I didn't have enough, so that was nice. Every time I try to make my bed, they sabotage me as much as they can. I do not know why. They do not let me make my bed. So sometimes I struggle because they're heavy and I can't pull my covers over. So once my bedroom is done, I pick up any dirty laundry, put away any clothes, and then I get myself ready. So I take a shower, brush my teeth, and then I do my skincare routine. I really try to stay on top of the skincare routine. I'm typically much better in the morning than I am at night with the skincare because I'm just too tired and I just end up going to bed. I don't wash my hair maybe once or twice a week, and so I did not wash my hair, just showered my body. For my current skincare, because my skin is ever evolving and my summertime skin is different than my wintertime, I start off with the Vitamin Wake Up spray from Pixie. And this is like a toner, and I love the way it smells. It doesn't have a strong smell, and I just, like I said, love the way it feels on my skin. Then I apply my fresh eye cream. It's the black tea one. I've been using this for a while now, and I do love it quite a bit. Now, the new product that I'm starting just recently, I have received it from a company. It is called LaCoes, and it is a high-performing everyday skincare essential, a pure and nourishing, nutrients replenishing organic face oil that delivers the exceptional power to revitalize, restore, protect, and balance skin. It came with a I got it with a white jade facial gua sha, and you can get a free facial gua sha with your purchase by clicking on the link in my description box. And I love the packaging that it came in. The box was so pretty, and there was a note for me as well. And I find that the oil is very light, and first, the bottle is beautiful, but the oil itself is very light. It's not a very heavy oil, which I kind of like, especially for the summer. I'm sure it's good for the winter too. It's just me. I like lighter stuff on my face for the summer. My face does get quite dry through the winter, so I always feel like I need to have a heavy duty oil. I did have to research how to use the gua sha because I am new to that. And let me tell you, it is like having a mini facial done by someone else at home. It made me feel so good, made my skin feel so good when I was dragging this thing down. You're supposed to drag it downward, and I hope I was using it the right way. And this is how I've been using it now for I think for about 2 weeks now. And it just feels so good. It is cold, and like I said, it just feels so good, and I could just rub it on my face over and over and over. So like I said, if you guys want to check it out, I will have the link in the description box for you to do so. So once I was finished having an extra long facial, I gave the oil a bit of time to soak in, and while that was soaking in, I like to add a lip chapstick or lip moisturizer, and I love my Fresh Caramel. I've been using this for several years, and it is amazing. I don't have a problem with chapped lips ever since I started using it. And then I proceed adding my face moisturizer, and I am using Origin. I think it's called A Perfect World or something like that, with an SPF of 40. I use this typically in the summertime. I don't use a high SPF moisturizer in wintertime. I do use some, but this one's almost like zinc-based sunscreen, I feel like, which I need because I tend to burn on my face. Yes, A Perfect World SPF 40 by Origin. And that's about it for skincare. And then I proceed by applying some makeup. I don't do much. It's surprising I'm even doing as much. So ever since this week is my first week with no daycare, and I have been decided that I should make myself look somewhat presentable every day and take an effort to put some makeup on, but I don't want to put too much. So I'm just doing a concealer, which is by It Cosmetics. I've been using this for a very long time. It's actually just by under eye concealer, but I kind of spread it all around my face where it needs to go. I warm it up between my fingers first, just so it's easier to spread around. And then I set it under my eyes with some MAC powder. I've been using this for a long time as well. And then I just add a bronzer, my highlighter, and a what the heck is it called? Blush, that's what it's called, and a mascara, and that's about it. And the mascara that I'm using is by It Cosmetics as well. It's a new sample that I gotten with my latest order from Sephora. I will try and have all the products linked in the description box for you to check out if that's what you want to do. And then I forgot to say that I finish it off with a little bit of a brow color on my brows, and this one is by NYX. And then I just apply some moisturizer to my hands. And now I'm ready for work. So I just wanted to show you that my assistant is right beside me all the time. And so here I am. I add the Japanese Blossom, which I add all the time. It's just a body spray. And I'm ready. Like I said, ready to go. Nothing special. All I'm going to do is go down in the basement and get my day started with work. Like I said, this is my first week not doing full-time home daycare, which I've done for 23 years. So I had to kind of figure out my schedule a little bit. But before I do anything, I just fill up my water bottle, which is very important to stay hydrated. This is my second one for the day, and it's a great way to start my days with water. I check out everything what I need to do. I write it down in my planners. I have 3 different planners, and I use my hourly just to kind of figure out what I need to do for the day, so that way I know how to divide my day. I did have to go take my sister to a fracture clinic and watch the boys while she's there. She broke her arm gardening. Did not know that gardening is such a dangerous activity, but anyways, so I had to do that shortly after I was done writing in my calendar and figuring out my day. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this morning routine. I am quite busy. By now it's 9 o'clock, so you can see I've done a lot in 4 hours. Some people just wake up at 8 o'clock, but for me, I function the best in the morning. I'm usually good for nothing by 8:30 at night. But I think it's because I'm so productive in the morning. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure you press the subscribe button. I would love it if you became part of my YouTube family. Check out all of my channels. I have several of them. They will all be linked down in the description box. And thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.
Too late to once again being close to you.